So we wanted to walk you through a concrete example of how the Garden City Stewards program could be applied to a revenue line. So over the past several years, MBS's Green Meetings package has grown significantly, but there's a chance to scale further. We propose that they adjust the criteria for what constitutes a green meeting and mandate that all events, from galas to weddings to conferences, are sustainable in some form. By instituting a tiered system that's priced at the same level as formerly standard events, they can give event planners the opportunity to choose whatever level of sustainability works right for their company, but also, by raising the baseline, maximize the impact that MBS can have on the environment. So imagine you're a conference planner and you're working with MBS on your next event. You select a high-tier package, and as a result, at your event, all the greens that are served are from local vertical farms, and instead of water bottles, there's drink stations throughout the venue that are producing no waste. And in exchange for choosing that greener package, you get a small discount that's applied to your block of rooms at the hotel. As your guests walk around the event, they read stories about how, by being there on that day, they've contributed to a more beautiful, luxurious Singapore. MBS has the opportunity to become an innovator in the event space, and we think that through this stewardship model, they can show that green is both high-end and impactful. There are several risks to the Garden City Stewards program that we're proposing, mainly around partnerships, both through the consortium, but also through piloting programs with waste management startups. There's also the ongoing challenge of consumer perceptions of sustainability and resulting demand, as well as a chance that margins could be impacted in the short term by our incentives and investment programs. But MBS is well positioned to mitigate these risks through proper screening of partners before any long-term implementation begins, as well as continuing to gather feedback from customers and employees while programs are being rolled out. And we also think that reinvesting returns from innovation back into the Garden City Stewards model will make sure that margins aren't impacted in the long term. So the Marina Bay Sands Resort is perfectly positioned at this point in time to realize operational, financial, and environmental returns. And we think that they'll see returns in 4 ways: a greener supply chain, stronger employee engagement, and ultimately retention, stronger brand awareness and competitiveness, not just in Singapore, but globally. And we also think they might be able to begin to move the needle forward on consumer behavior. So we welcome and invite you, Marina Bay Sands, and its guests to become stewards of the Garden City now and in the future. Thank you.